Hello, everynyan. It is I, your Screen Puncher Games. And tonight, welcome to Signalis. Haha, there's a first time for everything, huh? Anyway, welcome all. As you may or may not be able to tell, I'm about to play some Signalis. This caught my eye on the Xbox Game Pass for a while, and it looked really interesting because apparently it's a throwback to like PS1 era like horror games, like Hello Brett, Resident Evil or Silent Hill. I know very little about it, to the point that I watched like the little sizzle reel they have on the Xbox Game Pass for the first time today. And to be honest, guys, I'm a little scared. I don't know if I'm ready for this. But I guess we'll find out. Then again, I played Devour, and that was just jump scare after jump scare, right? With the sound on. But the reason why I haven't started the game proper and why I'm just in the menu is I need your guys' help to make a decision. Okay, so there is a mode here to play the game in CRT. To play it in the CRT style, CRT mode. And now, for all those youngins in the room, all the sweet baby boys, the lambs, the summer lambs, in my chat, CRTs were TVs, but in olden times. And what they'd look like is they'd have a bunch of little tiny bars all in a row. And each of those bars is a pixel. Nowadays, the pixels are so small that you can't even tell that they're like, that they're separate little, pixels, dots. But back then, the pixels used to be much bigger. And a lot of games at the time would actually take that into account. And basically, they would look better on CRT game or on CRT TVs as opposed to the HD remix, which would make them look flat. Oh, I mean, I wasn't talking about you, Brett, but if you felt like I was talking about you, well. In any case, this game has a CRT mode, which I think is meant to match the aesthetic of those times. It looks like this. And as you can see, the pixels are a little more chunky. Not like old CRTs. But they are a little more chunky. It kind of leads to a more washed out feel. I swear I can almost see my reflection on this glass, even though it's not glass. It's my screen mimicking a CRT style, but yeah, like you guys might remember when it got, when there was enough light behind you, you could see your reflection very easy on the TV because the surfaces were glass. Now, the original does a decent, like, old-timey style, but this is different. It actually, what's funny is it also mimics how it looks smoother, right? Like this one is like, it's old timey and pixel, but with the CRT mode on, then it also cleans up like a old CRT game or an old game would clear up if you played it on CRT versus an HD monitor. It is washed out though, and I'm worried about visibility. I guess the question is, ironically enough, do you guys want pixels or way less pixels in an old-timey style? It's ironic, there are less pixels in the version with more pixels. At least less visible pixels. So, yeah, what do you guys think? All right, Bretts, you are outvoted by you, Sweetheart, Heavykins, and Bretts. All right, then let's. Hopefully, it feels fine to play. Yeah. You know, for some reason, in a lot of red states, they don't like old timey TVs. Like, especially in schools. I don't really understand it. Like, what do they have against CRTs? I just, I guess it's a thing. Alright. I guess it's just time to go. Everything's calibrated. I'm scared. Some parts of this game may be considered violent or cruel. That's ominous. Violence is normal. Cruel. I wonder if I'm gonna regret this. Bye. Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know how this would look with this without the CRT filter, but I think it looks great now. Well, actually, we can check real quick to see what it looks like. Because a lot of the animations will be done in that style. Alright, let's see real quick. Oh, yeah, it's way more pixely. Okay, apparently they did their research. Or maybe this was designed originally on a CRT. Alright, let's go. Oh, look, she's following my eye. Or she's following my cursor. Okay, do I have to voice act for this? Man, those old computer sounds. Okay. Oh, they even do the thing where the bars come in for the cutscene. For cutscenes, and then like gameplay, the bars go out. I'm scared, guys. Okay, so left stick is to move. Well, I'm hoping that one thing that they didn't keep was that right stick doesn't do anything, because I'd like to be able to aim. Okay, right trigger is to run a little faster, and that's it. Oh, Y is to turn on the map. X is to look at my stuff. Okay, I'm assuming A is the do button. Remember when your HDD moaned like a Yeti every time you turned it on? That's as recently as the PS3. I wonder if something bad's gonna happen. Raumfahrzeug Tip Penrose. If anybody is German, I'm so sorry. Penrose Type Vessel Field Operations Manual. Penrose type vessels of the Yusen People's Navy are low-cost space exploration vessels deployed beyond the solar system's edge in the search for planets and moons fit for habitation or rich in natural resources to support the continuous growth of our great nation. All Penrose vessels are piloted by a Gestalt Scout officer supported by a Land Survey Ship Technician Replica, or a Lister. This partner system of Gestalt Replica cooperation has proved successful in countless previous Scout operations. Mutual control and support excuse me, allow both the Gestalt officer and the Technician Replica to perform at their optimal capacity. Once the vessel catapulted towards the edge of the solar system by an orbital mass driver, the pilot may adjust the course from the flight deck, while the replica will take care of mechanical maintenance of the vessel. Neat. I think I'm the robot. Oh, this goes somewhere. The Gestalt officer's sleeping bunk. Yeah, I'm the robot, I guess. Oh, that's not great. Smeared diary page. Woke up from cryo in the mess hall. I was wondering, Elster looking out for flight like some lost in thought. Sometimes I feel like is home. Got up. No cats here. I have a feeling that was the human and I'm the robot. And he is not doing well. Oh, I love those sheepies. You okay in there, bud? Okay, it's a puzzle. Let me see if I can find out how to solve it before I just press random shit and get somebody killed. Penrose 512. Okay, I guess I just gotta jiggle it. Oh, I see it. This resolution's right here. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. Is that right? No, that wasn't right. Maybe it is the other way. Is there an enter solution button? No? Diagnostic systems for the cryo... Oh, not everything you can interact with is highlighted. For the cryogenic capsule. Okay. Maybe I'll try it the other way again. That's a nice clacky sound, isn't it? Okay, maybe up here. I don't have an item. What am I doing wrong? If I try to leave, something will happen. Okay, I think I came up through there, so let's see what's down here. Oh. Okay. Looks like I've landed somewhere. Ship's control panel. Judging from the readout, there's no chance it'll ever fly again. Fantastic! I don't think I meant to be here. I guess there wouldn't be a game if I went where I was supposed to go. Oh, going to sleep, dude? Good night! A faded photograph is stuck to the LDAM controls. Pick up the photo. Yes! Why wouldn't I? Landing and docking assist monitor. Well, we've landed and docked pretty permanently. The port controls panel. There has been a critical system failure due to a hard landing. What about on this side? Oop. The starboard controls panel. The controls aren't responding to any input, probably an electrical failure. Okay. I thought I heard a sound. Let's look at the picture. A photograph taken on a self-developing film. Oh, there it is. Despite the damage, everynyan can still be seen on it. Looks like the pigment has been damaged by time and exposure to the elements. Ooh, I bet there's a major twist linked to who's really on the rest of that image. How long were we out for? Okay, so there we have our solution. I guess it would have been too straightforward for them to just tell us, huh? So left, right, and then middle, down, right. Okay. She kind of bad though. Find out they're actually a dude. Okay. Wasn't that far off. Alright. You gonna be cool if I let you out? What? Oh, they're in a liquid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's somebody somebody supposed to be in there. 2 pieces of a key snapped in half lie inside the cryogenic pod. Yes, I will pick it up. Uh-oh, guys. Something tells me something went wrong here. Can I combine it? Okay. I think this is freaky shit now. Try not to jump out of my seat. Okay. I don't think there was a way out here. So we already came back the other way, so I'm thinking we go down the hole. So, maintenance, I guess? No, I was just in maintenance. The lock is defective. The door cannot be opened. Shoot. Okay, this is where I started. Let's check the map. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Okay, let's check the map. Oop. There we go. Oh, okay. There's an exit in the stern hull. It's just hard to tell. Alright, so there's an exit to the left. Okay, that's the room, right? No, I haven't been there. Hold on. Lester Rommel. Lester features repair logic module. Serving our great nation as ship technicians aboard the scout vessels of the Penrose program, Lister type replicas like yourself are equipped with a specialized repair logic module, or an RLM, allowing them to quickly and easily repair themselves and important mission equipment. Accessing RLM. Oh, these are the this is the instructions. I am the robot. Okay. Okay. I think this is just control screens. Enter the inventory screen by pressing X. Oh, and then select item to repair, press A to command, and hit combine. On combine, select the second item to repair. To repair damage through Replica body. Select a suitable repair item and choose the use option from the command menu. Sometimes it takes a... Okay, yeah, it is just the... How to do inspections and stuff. Like this tape. Oh, can it be that easy? Let's read this. Status. Critical system failure detected. Location. Unknown planetary surface. Report. A Young. Gestalt pilot. No signal. That's not good. Lister 512 replica unit. Active. In the mess hall. Uh-oh. I'm not in the mess hall. Hard landing on surfaces damage critical systems. Warning. Surface temperature critically low. Wear protective clothing during AVA. I don't know what that means. Okay. Well, let's do this devious repair puzzle. Adhesive tape. A transparent polypropylene-based pressure-sensitive tape that can be used for joining, sealing, attaching, and mending. Ooh, polypropylene, you say. To shreds, you say. It's been mended with tape. Okay, I have a feeling stuff is gonna go down, and I do not want to have a full bladder when the first jump scare hits, because these tend to be huge. So I will be right back. I also ran out of water. Oh, I return. All right. So, that door's sealed. I wonder if this all just takes place on this ship. Okay, let's try the stern hull on to the west. Or left, I guess. I guess polar directions don't really matter here. Locked. I guess we're going back to the forward hull. Locked ship mystery. Not like getting out of the ship will help me any. I bet there's a cold that even robots can't take. Alright. Oh, I don't like that. Why is it first person? The suit has been removed from the case. Okay, so whoever was here left. Why did she break the, Why did she break the key card and leave it behind? There's an Ava suit in the case. Probably pick that up later. Uh-oh. It's not invert. Hold on. Do I need it to be, though? Huh. There's not really even an option to change it. It's not like I'm going to be first person a lot anyways. I'll just go with it. Okay. Insert key card. Oh, it's to open the airlock. I'm going to look around a bit before I open the airlock in case there's like ammo or some shit I can get. There's only like one door to get through anyways. And it's locked. I guess I'm going out. Let me just make sure I've gotten every area. Yeah, I think I'm already going to go onto the planet. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess it's a small ship. There's not really much to do. All right. Let's go on a spacewalk. I think if you, like, move it back and forth, it would work. But if you did it that way, then I think it would destroy the magnetic strip. Okay. Can I put on the suit before I open the thing? No. Okay. Well, let's open the airlock. What an intro. Nothing's happened and I'm already spooked. And all it's taught me is how to play the game. Moving and combining stuff, at least. Alright, here we go. Ooh, I don't think I'm Samus. I know she's not wearing glasses, but the lines on her face kind of look like glasses. Oh, I think I have control now. What is that? Oh, I thought the control stick was tilting a certain way. Ooh, was there already a facility here? Oh man, that style of stairs is a great way to go to Snap Your Legs City. Gosh, they don't even go all the way down. What crappy stairs. Can I go back up? Looks like I found shelter here from the blizzard. There's no point in going up again right now. Alright. There's a strange hole leading deep into the ground. There's a faint light glowing in the deep. Crawl into the hole? Boy, would I. It's like a wall sphincter. Kind of Five Nights at Freddy's ass room is this? Ooh. Triple locked box. A heavy safe box wrapped in chains. There's a radiator in case I need to tie somebody to it later. Ooh, that's not good. An ancient-looking tome is lying on the table. It feels like it is calling to me. Pick up the King in Yellow? Of course. Anybody who likes Cthulhu stuff knows what the King in Yellow is. Or it has an idea. Oh boy. Preparing to send message. Are we going to Cthulhu Town? Achtung. I hope I'm not supposed to remember this. Am I the one, is my character the one sending out this message? Great holes are secretly digged where the earth's pores ought to suffice. And things have to learn to walk that ought to crawl. Remember our promise. Oh boy. Wake up. Oh no. I feel bad. I shouldn't have been in front of that. Capital 1. Synchronizit dat. The king with kidney failure. Yep, that's exactly it. What the hell? How'd I get here? How'd I get back to that room? Bathroom stalls in various states of disrepair. I came all the way here to find her. There's no turning back now. Oh, I hope this isn't like a Silent Hill 2 thing. Wait, can't talk about that too much. There's a key card with a note taped to the window of the reception. Due to staff shortage, reported new arrivals at classroom 4C, northeast. Yes. I'm not armed yet, I don't think. I guess I threw away the old key card. Or left it behind, maybe? Yeah, ship was busted anyways. S23 Sierpinski. Oh, it's the name of the place. You've been selected or have elected to relocated by Aeon to S23 Sierpinski, located on Leng at the frontier of the solar system. S23 is the perfect place for a new beginning. Fun fact, there's a setting, or there's a place in the Cthulhu mythos called the Plateau of Leng. At our prestigious vocational school facility, you will learn new skills to shape your future as a productive citizen of our wonderful nation. Here you will learn all about mineral extraction, ore refinement, and munitions production, helping the war effort against the remnants of the Empire. Ooh, what happened? And of course, learning is not just a theory. Aeon lets you earn your share while practicing your new craft right in the workplace. Concerned about your family, friends, former colleagues? Ask a protector about our ration sharing plan. A portion of your ration marks will be sent to a beneficiary of your choice. Yo, I'm getting mad fascist dystopia vibes from this place. Although, I'm ashamed to say, a lot of it is because it's all German flavored. And that's not really fair. Okay, so I have a feeling my character at least, is already a part of this system. So none of this is going to be weird to her. It's only going to be weird to me. Where does the elevator go? The surface access lift. I don't need to go back. Oh, I bet you go there to leave later. Oh, I don't like that. You see that camera? It's actually looks like it's harder to see on my stream, but it's there. Denk an die Regel der Six. Okay, I'm done butchering the German language. I apologize for my German watchers if there are any. The rule of 6. Remember the rule of 6. Never carry more than 6 items on your person. Private property is a privilege. Keep your pockets empty and your bag light. Drink cherry coke. The lock is effective and the door cannot be opened. Alright. Okay, requires a key. I guess they went with the Silent Hill school of door locking, where when the door is locked, sometimes it's locked for good. Okay, I'm in the corridor. Let's go up. I'm not armed yet, and I don't think... well, actually, no, that's not fair. Something might actually jump me. The dead Yule unit. She's in a horrible state. Infected-looking biocomponents are bulging out of her damaged shell. What happened to her that would cause this? I think a Yule is another type of android. A dead Yule unit. Why was she abandoned here? Are all the robots chicks? Are all the robots... Is every character a girl? Oh, I don't like this. This smells like a setup. An aperture card microfilm viewer. If I had an aperture card, I could view its contents here. Well, let's go look for one. Okay, doesn't look like... Oh, a simple first aid kit. I can't use any of these since they're not designed for replicas. Probably need like a repair kit or something. Okay, so that's where the microfilm viewer is, but it doesn't look like I can do anything here yet. go back. Hey, I love girls. It's just, wow, I haven't realized, I haven't seen anyone who is even a little bit gendered male. Keep records. Protocol everything. Remember, if you didn't write it down, it never happened. Get the right forms from administration and save your files frequently. I don't know if that's the threat you think it is. I think there are plenty of people who would do shit that they don't want to have happened. Memorandum. Wall safe codes. It has come to my attention that at least one worker might be aware of the code broadcasting frequencies for the protector wall safes. Any workers connected to this leak are to be interrogated until the culprit is found. I'm restricting all radio privileges for workers until further noticed. Okay. Okay, that doesn't open. Service request form F29. Data filing service request form 84214. Full protector ID of unit filing request. Euler S2309. Replica. Status staff. Department redacted. Full protector ID of unit processing request. ARR S2303. Also a replica. Subject. Service object. Mond and Toctor. High security wall safe. Numeric keypad. It's in classroom 4B. It's a wall safe in classroom 4B that keeps resetting to the default combination. What's the whole point of radio code broadcasting system if our safe can only be opened with the code in a manual? Ooh. Hold on. Where's the manual? Okay, so I need the manual, I feel like, right? Oh, no. There's no autosave, boys. Oh, this just got real. Oh, shit. Also, the fact that they introduced a save point here worries me a bit. Oh, I don't like this. I think this is the classroom they're talking about. That's safe. It was worth a try. No running in the hallways. Be mindful of your neighbors. Everyone can hear you run. Ooh. I know what it's there for, but I think it's also supposed to be a warning that if you run, things that can't see will hear you. Then again, maybe I just have horror brain, you know? Okay, this room is connected to... and it's locked. And it's locked. Uh-oh. An Ulster unit? We should leave this place. This facility is lost. Turn back before it's too late. Oh, they pronounce it Elster. I've been pronouncing it Lister. I'm looking for this woman. Have you seen her? I don't know her, but she might be one of the workers. All Gestalt workers were sent to the mine below the facility. I think Gestalt is their name for human. And replica for robot. If she's still alive, she's probably down there. There's an access elevator to the mine shaft, one level below, but you'll need an administrator's key to use it. Okie doke. Pick up protector key? I don't know what a protector is. That's for the observation room. Whoever it is, their name is redacted. I'll be out of here as soon as this repair patch stops my bleeding. You should get out of here too. I don't know who that woman is, but she's probably dead by now. If you still want to go, good luck. Wow, she's an android with a brain. As in, I'm gonna get the F out of here. Did she have the ability to breathe? I didn't... Oh. Maybe it's just robot movements or the repair patch working? Actually, they said that the replicas have bio components, so maybe it's that. Oh, I can't enter. Okay, this room is just busted then. Okay. Uh-oh. Was there a door that was locked before? Oh yeah, down there. Okay. It should be this door, right? Is that an electric fan? I think it's an electric fan. Uh-oh. Alright, you guys. The exploration part is over. I'm armed now. Oh, there's the aperture card I needed. Well, at the very least, as soon as I use that aperture card, it's time for it to get real. Type 75 protector. Type 75 pistol. User manual. Type 75 pistol is a short recoil-operated lock-breech semi-automatic pistol chambered in 10 by 20 millimeter. Is that big? That sounds big. This reliable, versatile handgun is a standard issue sidearm for Aeon Protector controller staff. Replica users, remember to first equip the Type 75 pistol in the inventory screen to designate the pistol as your primary weapon for the targeting module. Deploy the weapon, LT to disengage the safety and enter targeting mode. Ooh, that's sick. That's a really cool way to put it. While in targeting mode, RT and A will both fire the weapon. RT will initiate a reload, or RB will initiate a reload. Now, there's a very important thing I did, or a conscious decision I made when I started this. I turned off auto reload. So if my clip runs dry and I panic, I could forget to reload. Remember, do not waste ammunition, for it is a resource of the nation. When a target is down, finish it off by kicking or hitting it with a baton to preserve ammunition. Yeesh. That's dark. Ah, here we go. Memorandum. Terminology. I announce the following by order of Aeon. Due to recent events in accordance with the new Aeon Public Interest Media Regulation, AGM 87, the term redacted, which is currently in use in various Aeon facilities, is no longer permissible and must no longer be used. I bet there is a New Game Plus where they unredact all of this. Premises and departments that are currently using the term are to be immediately renamed. Management personnel shall black out the term from all signage and documents until replacement terminology is announced by Aeon. With immediate effect, usage of the term in conversation and correspondence is an offense, subsidiary to this state, to be punished by 2 cycles of double work shift. It may not be easy, but we all have to do our part here. Always remember, our language shapes our world. A perfect world requires a perfect language. Okay, now I'm getting fascist stuff having nothing to do with this, with everything being in German. So there, I'm not a jerk. Can I use this cord? How much you guys want to bet that as soon as I exit this room, I'm going to have to use that freaking gun? Okay, so I needed an aperture card for something. Oh, the microfilm. Let's look at it. Come on, I'm a robot. I don't have super robot vision? 10 shots. Oh, 10mm ammunition. Okay. Easy to use, high rate of fire. Oh, that brings me back. Okay, so when the gun is up, you strafe. And you can use the right stick to aim. Okay, I can do this. Otherwise, you just kind of run. Okay, so who's got money on me getting jumped as soon as I leave? And your bets are locked in. No, we're good. Hey, you know what? Something did that to that other replica, so I should probably be, careful. Okay, so either I get jumped at the microfilm viewer, or I think I might be safe until I take that elevator down. Ah, shit! How do I kick? Oh. Well, that happened quickly. Life comes at you fast, huh? Can I reload without wasting ammo? Oh, I have no ammo to reload. Those are my 10 shots. Uh-oh. Ito Isa. Gosh, these designs are so old school anime. Oh, hello. You don't belong here either, do you? I'm Isa Ito. You should be careful. There's something wrong with this place. I don't know what happened, but it's probably dangerous to go any further. I'm reading her like she's the main bad guy. And we'll find out at the very end, and I don't know anything about this game, so I should probably change my performance there. Well, 50 minutes in, and we spent a lot of time deciding, like, what to do. I don't know what happened, but it's probably dangerous to go any further. That's okay. I understand. I have something I need to do, too. Take care. I hope you found who you're looking for. I didn't mean to do it that way. I'm not a jerk. Alright, let's look at the microfilm. Monden Tochter high security wall safe, numeric. This wall safe complies with Houston public safety. It's weird. It looks to be, the culture seems to be a mix of like German and Korean. Relations 41 and 43 and features a high-density crash stall, mostly German, door secured with a numeric keypad. Proudly produced by Haymat by VEB Monden Tochter Tracer Technik. Instructions for use. Enter the code using the keypad. Press the confirm key on the lower right corner. If correct, a green light will light up. Rotate the dial on the left to open the door. To clear any previously entered digits, press E on the lower left. So the factory default code is 204512, and then while it's open, I can put in a new code, which I won't need to do, I don't think. I wonder if it'll let me do it just for fun. Isa's note. Erica, if you find this note, despite everything that's happened, I've come to look for you. Okay. Maybe she's not sus. Okay, if that freaking replica gets up, I'm gonna be pissed and get the hell out of here. I'm gonna save because I don't think there's like a special ending linked to like how many saves. Let's see if it counts my saves. No, it doesn't count my saves. Good. Gosh, everything is so ominous. Oh, I hope that other replica didn't flip out. I'd really hate to put her down. She seemed nice. Did anybody remember that code? Hold on, there's like a... Son of a bitch. Okay, this won't be hard. Right? With 9 digits, there's only what? Like 20, 30 combinations? Ooh, I wonder if this is a morality system. The diagnostics, they read hypersensitive, fragmented, catatonic, and over... Oh, I can't read that word. Overly saturated? Overlisterated? Huh. $204,512. Okay. I was hoping there was a way to shut the door and set my own password. See? That's Korean. I think that's Hangul. Right there. Okay, so that opened the classroom. Okay, it looks like there's only, what, one locked door? And that yellow might mean that I have the key for it. Okay, please don't have turned evil. And she's gone. Repair patch. Did she use it? Wait, where'd the repair patch go? Oh, there it is. A sealed single-use adhesive patch containing a coagulation agent to patch up damaged areas. Restores a small amount of health over time. Nerfer replica. Why did I read that like the Swedish chef? Coagulant cake stops fluid leaks and quickly and reliably by thickening replica oxidant fluids into a gelatinous mass. Nerfer replica. I don't even know if that's the correct way to read that. Okay. What's this? Ammo! Let's go! So I need to find out something very important about this game, and that's how realistic its ammo system is. Now, I used 2 shots? 3 shots to take out that replica earlier, right? Now, if this were a realistic game, if I were to reload, I'd get up to 10, but the 7 would get thrown away. I don't know if I want to test this now. Maybe I'll test it when I have less ammo. But if it's just video game reloading, then it'll top off and then I'll keep the remaining ammo I have. Because, like, in real life, you know, you can only ever reload what's in a clip. And if you toss your clip and reload a different clip, all the ammo in that first clip is gone. 10 shots, 1 kill? I hope not. Alright. There's a whole lot to do in this room. I have a feeling this is meant to be figurative. Like how if you descend, you can't ever come back. Or whatever, let's go. I just watched a video about the philosophy of Returnal, so I'm feeling all philosophical myself. There's a hole in the ground. It looks like I can drop down safely. Yeah, it's what's in the hole that bothers me. I don't like that. Locked. It looks like it just tells you which doors are locked automatically. So let's see how much of this hallway is locked. Locked. Blocked off. Okay. Going up. Ooh, how many of you are playing Possum? Ooh, I got my eye on you. Oh, that one's getting back up. Well, maybe later. I did not check any of the doors. Service request form F29. Did a filing request form, yada yada yada. ID of unit filing request, star S2306. She was the lady we talked to. Status, guard, department, worker quarters. Full protector ID of unit ID processing request. Oh, it's the person who's filling out or taking this paperwork. Service object, Himmel, type D automatic security door. Location of object, worker 6 block A6 corridor. The lock on the staff door A6 is jammed again. Requesting a locksmith. Server status. Electronics reset key is nowhere to be found. I set up a lock-picking kit, but management bumped the elevator engines up in priority, so next shift we'll have to pick the lock. It's just trial and error at this point. If you need me, find me if you need to find a key to open the service hatch, or ask management, whatever. Funth. Okay, so I need a lockpick. Or a service hatch key. Oh boy, I bet the way back isn't going to be nearly as friendly. Oh wait, this door can open. Scrawled note. Kick them while they're down! 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 I assume that was the guy's, some lyrics for a band that, was here before it all went to shit. Alina's diary. Feeling a little lightheaded today. I hope it's not the flu that seems to be going around. I can't afford to miss any more shifts. That storch at the factory was chewing me out for what felt like hours for fainting at work the last time I got a cold. I haven't seen Elster in the last few days. I hope she's okay. More and more people go missing in the mine lately, including replicas. Not even the protectors seem to be safe. See, that's interesting, because I'm Elster, I think. But maybe that's just the name they give to everyone with that model. Worker's uniform. There's probably an item in here, right? Wait. Facilities like these, small cage bunks are all a Gestalt worker can call on their own. Okay, so this is a bunk. I don't know if it has some kind of signal that there's still stuff in this room, so I'm just gonna have to look. Or sleeping units. Okay. This might just be a flavor room? I don't know if there's anything to pick up here. Okay, and this room doesn't look like there's a way out. Man, this place sucks. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Wait, did I read that note? Oh yeah, kick them while they're down. Oh, also, the button to kick them while they're down is you just run up and hit A. Uh-oh. There's something moving. Oh no, that's just the electric van. And this is another bunk, I guess. Okay, red just means that's the room I'm in. Diary. Protectors have been worried lately. They're hiding something that's... They're hiding something. There's less of them. Illegible, legible, legible, legible. Ration plan keeps changing. Alina says I'm imagining. Legible, 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 legible. At them, I can feel their fear like it's my own. What are they scared of? Is there something else here? I think Star is the, she was the lady that, who greeted us and told us that everything's a mess down here, right? And I think she was a protector? Okay, can I get into this room? I think it's blocked. Okay, so I know I need a lockpick. I'm gonna have to check the other doors. Okay. I don't know why, but there's something comfortable about checking the map. I think it's 'cause it's a pause in the action. Out of order. Looks like I can open this. Gonna be cool. Oh boy, that transition makes me so nervous. Okay, Lang orbital, Uberflash, fabric. Oh, it's a vertical map. So fabric is the factory, I'm guessing. Then you have workers, the hospital wing, which is 2 floors down. Then personnel, protectors, and operational command. It doesn't say what the bottom one is. Minen Zugang. I'm guessing that means like the mine. I think I probably need a key to go down, right? Oh, what's this? Oh, the note said that they were working on the elevators. So this must be the key I need. Can I take this anywhere? Can I just take this down to Protector headquarters? Oh, okay. Can't open shit in here. Alright. Okay, let's get out of here. Wait, what did I need? West Wing, okay. Locked. Okay, I have the service hatch key at least. Check the other side first. Okay, locked on that side. I guess I go around and then open it. Okay, straight to the end. Oh, this tension is unbearable. So much of it is nothing happening and being scared of the thing happening. Oh boy, this is some old school horror. Okay, I gotta pick this shit, I guess. Oh, those are the pins. Up or down? Oh, is it down? Did it work? It's some sort of locking device that's mounted to the electronics reset switch. It seems like I can adjust the key teeth with the buttons below. Wait, am I doing it right? Oh, they all have to sync to the bottom. Okay. Let's try try again. If only I had lockpicking lawyer here to help me. Oh, that looks almost right. That wasn't it. Maybe one more. Okay, maybe this one goes too far down. What am I doing wrong? Okay, let's bring these down. Oh, okay, I gotta bring this one down too. Yeah, it's been a while since I played a game with so much atmosphere. What am I doing wrong here? Okay, let's try lowering these two. There we go. Like, nothing has happened. I shot one thing and stopped it to death, and I've been living in terror ever since. Horror? I forget the difference between terror and horror. Ooh, this is pretty. Square-shaped key. Okay. Well, more than either of those things, it's dread, I feel. Oh, crap. There's a storage system. Meaning I can hold, like... Oh! They talked about it earlier. You can only hold 6 things. I have a feeling storing the photograph leads to a bad ending. Wait, did I lose it? So, I'll hold on to it. Maybe it does something special if I keep it. I'm gonna need to keep that ammo. I have 2 more slots. I'll be fine. Oh, please let this stack. Okay, good. They stack. Okay. That was a safe room. East wing key. Alright, and go further east. Let's go. Ooh, that's cool. Wunderwaffen. Super weapons of our nation in the battle against the Empire. Falk units. Memorandum. We'll say codes. It has come to my attention that... okay. Yeah, this is the note from earlier about one of the protector... or one of the workers knowing the wall safe codes. Disposable stun prod. How does this work? Electro-impulse devices. Due to recent events, all facility staff members are encouraged to familiarize themselves with the use of electro-impulse devices. We've been supplied with a shipment of EG2's disposable stun prods for training purposes. Please refer to the enclosed handbook for more information. Electro-impulse Gerät EG2. The EG2 stun prod is a single-use, short-range, disposable, non-lethal solution for incapacitating non-cooperative individuals. It can be equipped in the tool slot in the inventory screen. Once equipped, it will be shown on the lower left inventory screen. The EG2 stun prod can be used with one hand while on the move, and even while aiming another weapon. Interesting. Once equipped, use the stun prod. To use the stun prod, press LB when facing a nearby enemy. Warning: high voltage electric discharge may arc to individuals close to the target. Use with care. Do not deploy on elderly, pregnant, or individuals with known heart disease unless absolutely necessary. Dispose of stun prod properly after use. Okay. So, what it's saying is, wait for enemies to group up and then tase them. Non-lethal weapon that incapacitates all targets in range with arcing electricity. And I got 2 of them. Okay, I don't know the code of... Wait. Nope. Worth a shot. Okay. I like how the game diegetically gives you hints about how to play it. Like, granted, it's... Except for one thing, it's all pretty obvious stuff, right? Like, having 6 inventory slots. Well, there's a rule against holding more than 6 items. And you're a robot. Which reminds me, I gotta put down some of this shit. But, like, also, like, don't run. People can hear you and it can annoy them. But, like, if you're also avoiding enemies, it could mean that running will attract enemies. Oh, please not the jump scare bathroom. This stall is locked. Is someone inside? I'd like to not find out. Oh, thank God. Oh, boy. The tension is unbearable. I wonder if Heathy would like this game. She liked Silent Hill 3, right? That was all atmosphere. Repair spray. Oh, shit. Am I full? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now I am full. Single-use spray gun to fill damaged areas with polyurethane-based expanding foam. Restores a large amount of health over time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put down something soon. Wait, does this door work without the key? Because I might put down the key since I already opened the door. Let's find out. Oh. Oh, that's why I had an extra slot. I already used the key. Okay, I gotta put something down. I feel like the fact that this takes on its own slot, meaning you want to put it down, I feel like since it's set up that way, I feel like you're not supposed to. Like, or rather, there's an ending link to holding on to it, which really sucks because this is all nice stuff. Actually, I don't want to accidentally use a super health thing, so let's go ahead and put that away for now. Yeah. The thing is, I don't know if Heathy is into sci-fi, so she might not be interested in this game because of the theming. Wait, was there anything else in that room? I didn't actually look that closely. Oh, precious ammo. Okay, locked, not locked. Here we go. Wait, maybe I can sneak by? Oh, I don't like that pulsing bit on the left. Let's see if I can sneak by. Needs key. Okay. I'm gonna see if the whole advice about running is actually true. It's breathing. Okay, now we got enemies. Service request form R90. If that thing sneaks up on me while I'm reading this, I'm going to be pissed. This was presented by Euler. That's a name we've heard before. Department, kitchen staff. Oh, she's staff. She's a kitchen staff. Euler, RKM7 Special Navigation Module. My mapping module is defective and won't show me any map data. I keep getting lost on my way to work and back. I had to sleep in the hallway last cycle because I couldn't find a staff elevator to get to my dorm. Please, I can't find my way around this place without a map. Mars. Oh, I wonder if it's a symptom of whatever it is that's affecting the people here. There's something over there, but I think I might have to... Wait. Uh-oh. That was my only slot. Where does that go? Keep forgetting which button is the thing. Magnetic worker... A keycard for the worker Mensa. Only for kitchen personnel. What's a Mensa? Other than the society. Okay, I don't need to shoot my way out of here, it looks like. Sometimes you can just sneak around. Now, you gonna let me through or are you gonna get weird about it? Let's find out. Ooh, I do not like this, but I like having ammo more. Okay, you don't look like you'll let me pass. Can they see? Okay, as long as they don't panic and run, I should be fine. Oh, she's got a taser rod. Wait, is she coming over here? Oh, shit. Okay. I'm full up on ammo, actually. Wait. You know what? Since I'm full up, now's the time to test it. $10, $17. Oh, it looks like it just flips the status of your ammo then. Or rather, it reloads ammo video game style. That was one bullet in there. Okay. Looks like if you don't get too close, they're effectively blind. I gotta say, I felt all of my organs up near my... Oh, shit! Okay, they're not all gonna be peaceful. Oh, I can open this door. Okay, so I don't need to go back out the way I came. And it doesn't look like there's an exit in that direction. Alright. Locked. So some of them still have eyes. Oh! This is a very, Asian thing, this style of stall. Broken key? Oh, I need the other parts of the key. I don't like where I picked that up from. Yep. You're gonna stay down, right? Okay. I still need the other half of this key. Yo, are you gonna be cool? Because you've got a bigger gun than I do. Also, you're tall. Mommy? Storch. You don't look like you belong here. You're an Elster unit, right? This facility is currently on lockdown. You shouldn't be here. I'm the Protector Controller on duty this level. I don't know what kind of business you have here, but as you can probably see, we've got bigger issues right now. Daddy, sorry. Where'd you get that? If you're looking for the commander, I'll have bad news for you. She's got sick and everyone else is getting sick too. That's really all I know about it. I'm sure the administrator knows more, but who knows where he is. Oh, there are dudes on here. Aha, it's a good gift sub. I'm not going out there. I'm waiting here for new orders. Until then, I'm not taking any risks. Okay. No space to carry West Wing key. Shoot. About the administrator. From work shift controller to night shift controller. Due to recent events, the security technicians will be serving both work shifts and night shifts. Affected guard units Star S304, Star S305. Oh, they're a unit. And Star S306 and Star S309. And the affected controller units are STCR 303 and 306. Until effective treatment is found or reinforcements are sent for Haymat, we'll all have to stay strong to do our best to keep the facility secure. Failure is not an option. Storch Zeben. Oh, that's pronounced Storch. Keep an eye on the administrator unit. Ever since the incident, he's been acting stranger than usual. Without commander to keep him in check, you'll have to ask Colibri for help. Okay. I need to put something away. I'm thinking maybe the other half of that yeah, I'm gonna keep the other half of the key away for now. Though if I decide to man mode it, I could. Oh boy, I don't think there's any getting past her. Maybe the others only couldn't see me because it was dark. Okay, I can fall back. All right, you want to do? Oh shit. I may have panicked. Okay, now let's see what that did to my body. Okay, my status is nominal, but I'm slightly hypersensitive now. And I used one of my taser rods. Oh, there it is on the ground. So this isn't a game you can do completely peacefully. Okay. So I have a key I can get. But first I gotta go to evidence storage, I assume. Not evidence storage. The first aid room, I guess. And store something there. Oh shit. What are the chances I can sneak by her? Oh, no. 0. Wait, can I just juke? Juke. Ah, suck it. Feet, don't fail me now. Is it first aid I was heading to? Store the broken key for now. Alright, since we're in a safe room, let's take a quick break since we're halfway through the stream. And I will be right back. Oh boy. Is anybody as tense as I am playing this? Jeez. Boy, I wasn't this tense when I was playing Made of Scare. I wonder why. I wonder what this does that doesn't. It's real damn good at it. Oh boy. Okay, so we go back, get the key. It opens something. But like, Made of Scare was also a horror game, right? But I guess it like paid off its horror more. Like it didn't really leave you wondering a lot of times. Okay. Can I run? Oh shit. Okay. There's a delay in when they attack, but it's not long. Next time I go through there, I might whack one and then just juke the other one. Yeah, I think that's part of it. You can kind of see it coming more, but also they pay off their scares more often. Though, granted, this game is looks like it's shifted to the mode where like it has stopped being coy about how much danger you're in. Wait, Seo Alina, isn't that who I'm looking for? Or is that someone else? No, this is what... Wait. Didn't this person have white hair before? But the keycard, it says Seo Alina. Arbiter. So she came here and became a worker. Unless the humans aren't as unique as we think and they're like the machines. That's her, isn't it? Huh. So in theory, she's the person we're looking for. The glitches around the freaking corpses make me nervous because, like, it's movement over there, you know? So this goes to the West Wing. And I think once we open up the West Wing, we can double back and grab a... We can double back and grab the broken key. Okay, now that door's open. I don't need the key anymore. In fact, I think I already threw it out. Yep. Wait, no, that's dumb, because what if I get something else that isn't the rest of the key? And even then I couldn't use it. It's better to just run back with the other half of the key. Mineshaft A access. I need an admin's key to call this elevator. Okay. It's fine. Locked. Loctite. Okay, I don't think I'm sneaking around that. Unless... That's a good sign. More ammo. You know what? Wait, is there another way out of here? Yeah, there's a way out through the north. Let's not whack her until we need to. Let's go this way. Nope. Oh, whacking day, oh, whacking day. Y'all shouldn't have gone crazy. It's very reminiscent of Silent Hill 3, the way you just go over there and kick them. I think this one we can sneak past. Waste not, want not. Search protocol. Protector controller on duty. Storch S2303. Protector on duty. Star S2305. Worker S23A4822 Song Helene. Confiscated items. Watch. Ring. Residence dorm A16. Workplace. Political morals class. Arrested in ongoing investigation. Stolen radio. Oh yeah, it's a thing. Original reason for transfer. Counter-revolutionary activity. Distributing flyers at university. S23A3582 Wang Julia. Confiscated items. Medication. Also lives in A64. Workplace mining operation A. Arrested in suspicion of bioresonance. Confiscated hydroxycarbamide pills have been sent to the medical wing. Special supervision request has been forwarded to Colibri. Seo Alina. She's who I'm looking for. Confiscated cosmetic box with butterfly inlay. Oh, that's the box. We need to find... I bet there's something important in there. Residence dorm A61, workplace factory. Collapse at workplace from exhaustion. Bunk was searched before transfer to medical wing. Okay, so if there's no trickery here, she evacuated the crash and left her Elster unit there, right? Traveled to the this place and then worked here? Also, I think there was a letter from her earlier about how she kept getting sick and passing out. Fukuyama Heinrich. Confiscated fountain pen. Dorm A22. Mining operation A. Recent transfer from factory. Arrested on suspicion of conspiracy against the state. Yeah, she keeps showing up. The person we're looking for, I think. I have this sneaking feeling that there might be trickery in regards to, like, there's like something happening with me. I'm a robot, right? So like, I think there might be a malfunction happening with me. Because I could have sworn back on the ship she had white hair in the picture. But uh-oh. She's wearing a veil. That's why they can't see me. I think I can sneak by. Okay. I don't like this room. Frequencies. Moon, 52, Sun, 81, Scales, 112, yada yada yada. I think this will be important for a puzzle later. Something bad happened here. Okay. Oh, shit. Ooh, you're taller than the others. Okay, thanks. Oh, the music is still going. Okay. Tricky. Okay. Maybe they can see you if they're looking directly at you, but only in the light. Repair spray plus? Shit! I should have left that full up now. Maybe there's a save room up ahead. Uh-oh. She screams, I'm leaving. Okay. Okay, these are just dead bodies, I think. Okay, I'm hoping there's a save room up ahead and that the boxes are magically connected. I know it's a lot to ask for. Okay, so where are we? Oh, there's a door here I didn't check. Wait! This is the door that opens on the other side. Yes! Which means I can drop off the spray. Let's go. So far, there hasn't been a consequence for saving, so I'm gonna save. Hopefully I'm not kicking myself for this later. It's nice. You can actually kind of open up shortcut. I forgot she was there. What's this? Oh! Okay, I can actually go fix the key now. Was that there before and I just missed it? Silly. Okay, let's put down this ammo first. Put the key. I don't have any tape, so hopefully this will still work. A strange rectangular key with a butterfly wing pattern. Ooh, I'm getting low on shots here. Yeah, see how she just drops that clip? If reloading in this game were realistic, that's ammo I've just lost. And storage is over here. Let's get this open. What are you? A mysterious artifact was placed in the box. Pick up the Plate of Eternity? Okay, excuse me? Am I wonder if I'm Seo right now. Alina? Okay. Well, it's weird to look around not inverted. Hopefully they don't make you ever fight in this. Technic. Rit Front Interplanetary Station. Okay. 160. Wait. Frequencies. Feels warm to the touch. A surface appears to be made of smooth, polished black marble or granite, but there's something soft and wet inside. Gross. Okay. Well, because I'm a tricky guy, I know that I held on to. Uh-oh. Did I get hit again? Frequencies. Okay, but I don't know what these mean. Let's try 052 and see what happens. Okay, I can't actually interact with that yet, I guess. Let's go inside first. Yeah, if it ever looks like I look up randomly, it's because of the invert controllers. To Radio Officer Young, Station 6. Dear Iris, I hope you and Ariane are both well. I've spoken to the officials at Aeon, and they have agreed that it would be best for Ariane to attend school in Sector C. I have a spare room she can stay in until she graduates. I know you two are inseparable, but we both know that it is best for your daughter if she receives normal education in the city. Love, your sister, Camilla. Oh, is this on Earth, maybe? Those are the rations. REM 64. There's a replica radio module in the box. The radio module can receive radio transmissions on frequencies between 50 to 250 kilohertz. Access the radio module by pressing up in the inventory screen. When tuned to certain frequencies, automatically decoded messages will appear in the transcription window. Ooh. I bet this is the person who got in trouble for hacking the radio or listening in to when they weren't supposed to. REM 64 long-wave radio receiver module user manual. The REM 64 long-wave radio receiver module allows a replica unit to directly receive and process LF AM radio transmissions in the range of 50 to 250 kilohertz. The REM64 module is installed in the module slot behind the left ear of Generation 5 replicas. The rug is from The Shining? It's that damn rug. It's in every horror thing. To access the module's functionality, open the inventory screen and press up to open the subsystem screen. The receiver module will show up on the far left here. To switch the radio receiver on and off, press A. You can adjust its frequency with left and right. When the receiver is on, the frequency indicator will light up red and the spectrogram bars will begin to move. When tuned to a station with a subcarrier signal, the signal label will ignite. When tuned to the station transmitting data stream, the data label will ignite, and the transmitted data will be displayed in transcription field in the bottom of the screen. Ooh, interesting. Someone has a radio. Is it me? Do I actually have it? No, there it is. I've already installed it. 2, 6, Viz 3, O, hum, 8, E, wind. Oh, this is weather. 2, 5, 2, 20, end. Okay. The door is locked on the other side. Okay, I probably don't want to have that on all the time, or it will drive me crazy. But let's try out some of those bandwidths we just picked up. 052. How do I mess with it? Oh, I bet they don't work yet. Because I'm not there. I'm not, wherever I am isn't that place. I'm gonna turn that off for now. So the frequency here was 160. That we can act on. Five, 4, 6, 5, 3. Oh, I hope I don't have to remember this. Okay. Yep, that is the Shining rug. I really like that thing, huh? Okay. Yep, let's open this thing up, whatever it is. What was that? Was that a memory? Okay, maybe we'll hold on to it for now. Oh wait, the wall safes are radio controlled. I bet I can open that radio now. Or that wall. Uh-oh. Full up on items though. Wait, am I still hurt? Or was that the person in that dream? Nope, I am definitely still hurt. Okay. So I just got an item from a vision. Okay, let's put something away for now. I think 10 shots is enough to take out 3 enemies in this difficulty. Well, let's... And that's assuming we even meet anything. I actually had no clue about how I would go about this. But let's try out those other frequencies, actually. Maybe they'll give us something. So let's try Moon at 52. What's happening I bet these are keys to other doors. Okay. So I bet we have to find the door that these are the key to. Okay, since I can't open that, I'm gonna go get my shit back. Well, actually, I should leave one slot open. I feel like I can probably stow the Eternity plate for now and just come back for it. Boy, I hope I don't soft lock myself or something. All because I just wanted to have ammo on me. Okay, if it ever looks like I'm about to leave the area, I'll come back for that. Let's see what else is open. Oh, okay, we didn't open that door yet. Okay, now if I recall, there's still the bathroom with the enemy in it, but I think we can just sneak past her. Oh shit. That's bad news. Sometimes they get back up. Okay, I still don't have the admin's key. Okay, so where haven't I been? Okay, maybe I'll go back to the rationing office, see if there's anything to do there, because it doesn't look like there's anywhere to go right now. Oh, please don't have gotten up already. Yeah, son of a bitch. Oh, were you gonna stay down that time? Okay, that's locked. Alright, I'm gonna check the rationing office. Maybe she can tell me about what's happening here. Oh, but what if I had to have the plate? Okay. Thing is, I don't even know what the plate would do. It didn't really hint towards anything. Okay. Okay, so there are enemies through here. But it is the shortest way. It's the shortest way back to that room, but there are two enemies here, but there's only one enemy back this way. Wait, did I pick up a new key? Okay, I still need the protector ID card. You know what? Despite the fact that I've been on edge since pretty much we got to this station, I'm really enjoying this game. And can I sneak past it? Nope. And some of the feeling has tapered off since, you know, now we know there are enemies. I don't like that they can get back up. That's annoying. I feel like I was supposed to use that information to get the wall safe open. Is there a symbol? Tree! Ah, I'm an idiot. Tree was one of the words in the thing. Yep, 182. Okay, so it's not an audio receiver code, so I think I actually have to look at what it's transmitting. 905609. Oh, I should write this down actually. Maybe I should wait for the message to start over. That's 56090. 56090. Okay, repeats. Hey. Star 52320 Officer. Krankenflugels. Yeah, wait, it said stop trying to stop butchering their language there. Okay. Okay, good. So this will open the elevator. So I'm actually, since I'm in a pretty good condition, I'm gonna use the repair patch and then store the rest. And then take the and then I'm gonna take the plate down with me just in case. Oh crap! Hello, welcome raiders. Oh, I picked a bad raid alert for a game like this. How y'all doing? Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Lil Dubs. Hello, Starlight Era. Hello, Raiders. Hi, I am Screen Puncher Games. I'm a variety streamer, and I guess I'm going through a bit of a horror streak right now because that's what I'm into. That's what I'm playing currently. Hello, Goulevard. Hi, how are you guys doing? Variety streamer. I play games mostly. I'm also a member of budding YouTube, I guess VTuber group, Taste. Let me see if I can figure out how to signal, that. Hey, it worked. Yeah, I play a lot of games. The game I most consistently play is Dead by Daylight. I usually play it every Friday, though it's been more off than on lately. Mondays, I'm playing Ghostwire Tokyo. But you know, that could change depending on my mood. And I just started playing this game tonight, Signalis. How about you, friend? What were you streaming? This game is pretty dang cool, but I have been tense the whole time. Just keep expecting for things to go from bad to worse. And they have. I'm presently settled into a bit of a rhythm, but I feel like I'm one good jump scare away. Oh, Bedhead, thanks for the follow. I have a feeling you're gonna like it here. We like to have fun. I'm gonna go ahead and put away the repair patches. I'm gonna man mode this. And equip Eternity. Right. Let's make sure. Oh yeah, I'm healed. But yeah. What were you guys doing? Something fun, I hope. Okay, so I have the elevator key. Hopefully I don't get jumped on the way. Or rather, hopefully I can juke the lady who's camping that door. Alright, she's just kind of chilling over there. Why bother her? Oh, there we go. Good thing they don't swing first. Is this the one? Oh, it's the admin key. I can only access the elevator. And, like I said, if I was going to leave the area, I would keep the Eternity tablet with me, just in case. Sweet. So where can I go? Oh, that brings back the card. Ooh, Fortnite. You gonna get the Geralt skin? Also, what's Dark and Darker? That sounds fun. Okay. Oh, wait, is it locked still? Yeah, I took out the ID card. Okay, so we're at 2 now. What happens at 1? Let's see where 1 goes. This is right. 1 takes us to Fabric, maybe? Oh, it like what are they called? Like isn't that like what do they call it? An extraction battle royale? Yeah, you basically get in, get as much business as you can, and then leave. Yeah, I believe that it's like that genre was pioneered by like Hunt Showdown, maybe. I have Hunt Showdown. I got it as a gift, but I haven't started playing it yet. Okay, how can I get this door open? Oh, I can't open the door until I take my key card back. This game is pretty interesting. It's like Silent Hill in a snow planet kind of thing. Or maybe not Resident Evil. I have a mission, but I don't know if I trust it. Oh, hello, it's you again. Shotgun rounds, hello. Alright, are you gonna be cool? Ah, it's you again. I'm glad you're still okay. Have you found who you're looking for? I'm looking for someone too. My sister. If you see her, would you tell her I'm looking for her? Don't worry, you'll recognize her when you see her. Have you ever wondered if you're speaking to someone for the last time without knowing? I wish I could go back so I could say something else. This place is very strange, isn't it? I know what happened here, but it doesn't really matter. You don't need to worry about me. I can take care of myself now. Can't keep relying on others. That's why she left me after all. I'm sure of that now. Oh, she must be the sister of the lady from the flashback earlier. Okay, she's done talking. So I get a shotgun later, it looks like. Locked. Locked. Oh! I bet you don't actually need to go up here, but I'm gonna keep these shotgun rounds here for now. Yeah, there's actually no way out of this room. So she took an elevator up to chill or found another way to get in here. Not the case, this isn't actually where I'm meant to go for now. I'll have to grab the shotgun later. Okay, we're gonna go down to 3. The Krankenflügel. Also, something interesting about this game. It came in with a CRT monitor, like a filter, and I gotta say, it looks a lot better with it on than off. What the heck was that? Y'all see that? Beschlagnahmt. Lose something of no value. What did I lose? Failure F4. Power interruption. Notice, card impounded. Please contact administrator. It ate my card and I'm stuck here. Well, the bad news is, or rather the good news is, I took the Eternity tablet with me, or Plate of Eternity, so I don't need to worry about having left it behind and soft locking myself if this game will allow that. The bad news is I'm down here with no medical aid. So if I get jumped, I'm in trouble. Of course it opens from the other side. Alright, there's an enemy down there. But I think this room might be dim enough that we can sneak past them. Or go to other rooms. Okay, there's a save room down here too. Wait, is it hyperspace storage? Yes! Okay, good. I'm still full up on health, so I think I'll actually keep it like this. Hey, who has two thumbs and wish they picked up that shotgun ammo earlier? Pump action combat shotgun with collapsible stock fires 18.5mm flechette from a 5-shell internal magazine in a wide cone. Oh boy. Well, you know what? I haven't met anything requiring that kind of firepower, and I have limited storage space, so let's go ahead and put this away for now. Oh, wait, what? It doesn't take up a separate space? How do I change equipment? I've forgotten already from the tutorial how to change equipment. Son of a gun. I'm a fool, a handsome fool. Or did I not pick up the shotgun? No, I did pick up the shotgun. Where's my shotgun? Did I like throw it away by accident? I'm gonna be sad if that's what happened. Oh, okay, I stored it. I'm a dunce. I must be getting tired. Okay, let's save. New floor. Gosh. Other than maybe being top down, which was kind of uncommon at the time, this feels like a very authentic PS1 era horror game. Insert blank card to begin print. Okay, I can print out another key card, I'm guessing, from parts later. Oh, PC game. Yeah, I guess so. Can we sneak by here? Is that open? Nope. Should have been cool, lady. That was too many shots. Oh man, ammo. 4 shots. How do I reload again? I've forgotten how to reload. Now I got it. What sucks is that's not enough to put them down permanently. Exam key. Like, if anybody likes this kind of stuff, I highly recommend it. Ooh, what's this? Build norm, object A. Ooh. Is this another weapon you can get? Build them, Rowan. Neat. The fact that the X-ray can see through it, I think means that the body is primarily polymer, and it's just the internals that are metal. Looks like a burnt ass hand. Wait, does that say something? What is this? Oh, that looks like a puzzle solution. Okay. Okay. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information. I can see various objects laid out under the X-ray apparatus behind the glass. Oh, those are the things I was looking at. I guess if I can break in there, I can get the revolver at least. But I don't know what any of that was supposed to serve me. This is, I think, the most important one. Well, I hope I won't have to remember that. Okay. Let's head back. Oh, there's someone in here. All these body bags are making me nervous too. Shoddy rounds? Yes, please. At least there's only one. Locked. It doesn't look like there's any reason to be here other than the shotgun rounds right now. Oh boy, I hate that. That was cute. Good thing I got out. I gotta say, for some reason, having more people in the audience has made this a little less stressful. But only a little bit. Okay. What's this? What's this? It's not examinable. Okay, what's that mean? Sword. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Must be a puzzle solution. I have the sword frequency on the radio, so I'll probably use it there. Sonderzugang. Air key required. Okay. Maybe that's why it would be less scary that way. West Court. Oh, I can. Ah! Are you gonna be cool? Pump room key. Ooh, I gotta offload some stuff. Okay. You asked for it. Hey, who has two thumbs and room for that, pump room key. Damn it.
Okay, but first you'll have to unlock your device.
Okay, Google, cancel.
Alright, but first you'll have to unlock your device.
Lady, please. I'm starting to regret turning on the voice recognition on that. The only thing that's nice about it is it helps me find my phone. Okay, do you think she jumps up as soon as I take the key? Okay. Okay. I can come back for the repair spray. I don't really need it. So that's the protector bathroom. Have I been to the pump room yet? Does not look like it. Congratulations, Headykins. There's the pump room key. A, B, C, A. Reservoir drainage instructions. With tank A full, here's how to equalize the reservoir. Fill tank B, then fill tank C with water only from B. Move the water from C back to tank A. Fill tank C again with the remaining water from tank B, then refill tank B from tank A. Again, fill tank C with only water from tank B and then move it back to tank A. If you make a mistake and get stuck, just fill everything back to tank A and start over. That's a puzzle. Flood drainage system malfunction. To all medical wing errors, the automatic equalizer pumps in the flood drainage system will still appear to be broken, causing the lower level to be flooded. Since we're currently focusing repair efforts on the east wing staircase structure, the drainage system pressure has to be manually equalized from the control panel in the pump control room for now. To drain water, make sure A and B tanks have the same amount of water in them, and that C tank is completely empty. You'll see the water levels in the tanks on the control panel. Press the buttons at the bottom of the panel to move water between the tanks using the air pressure system. It's a bit tricky to get two tanks equalized this way because you can only move all the water in a tank this way unless the receiving tank is full. With pumps out of order, only tank A will fill up by itself. Ugh, okay, it's one of these logic puzzles. Okay, if I recall though, that first note, it only works A to B, B to C, and A to C. So do we... Oh wait. Okay. I feel like I'm getting nowhere with this. Gosh, there was a puzzle like this in Resident Evil 3 Remake too, actually. Oh, wait, I think I got it. You know, I thought there'd be more to that, so in one way I didn't get it, but on the other I actually did. We did it! Yay! And nobody got back up to bother me. Huh, this door hasn't been opened yet. Repair spray, let's keep that there. Socket wrench handle. Feel like we're gonna need that. Universal wrench handle for the snap-on pin for socket adapters. So I don't have the head, I only have the handle. Hopefully I find it later. No space to carry water key, son of a gun. I don't need the repair patch right now. Shit, am I gonna have to drop something? Can I drop something? Okay, none of this stuff is droppable, so I'll have to come back for that key. Hopefully I can find a use for the wrench so I can leave it. Or enter this room where I can store stuff. I feel like I don't want to be using a freaking stun prod while standing, what is it, ankle deep in water, right? That's probably something they tell you not to do in safety school. Just store the shotgun rounds for now. What's this? Exam room key. Okay, I guess we just need to remember that the ah, shit. Oh. I might have to carry less things. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Can we... Oh, shoot, this sucks. Ah! Maybe bring a shotgun next time. Nope. Also, once, you know what? You're a problem I can handle. Okay, how many rounds am I down to? 6 rounds. Shit. How hurt am I? Caution. Alright, we're gonna use another repair patch. Wait, how full am I? Do I know where the exam room is? Okay, this goes back up to... Ah! The pipes! Okay, so I can get this door open now. Excellent. I have a way back and forth between these 2 floors. Oh, please have nothing sneak out on me. Wait, am I full? Oh, full up. Blank key. Oh, I need that blank key. Okay, I gotta drop a bunch of stuff. I gotta say, they are not forgiving about storage space here. Electrocution is never a solution. Couldn't agree more. You know what? I'm gonna leave... No. Not every part of this floor is wet, so maybe I should hold on to the stun prod. Which of these one I need? Okay, there hasn't been a need for the eternity key yet. Or at least socket wrench. I will take a repair patch with me because I'm hurt. Okay, so I've freed up 2 spaces. While cleaning coffee off his laptop. I'm talking about using a stun baton while being ankle deep in water. Like, even if you hit your target, that's not gonna go well for you. Okay, they went back into the floors. What does this do? A color video cassette for playback and a video cassette player. Thank you. Okay, this one I can pick up. Sure. I mean, I knew they were coming. Oh, least there's not 4 of them anymore. Still can't carry that. Personal grievance form P14. Okay, so it was filed on 8420F. Full Protector ID unit filing grievance. Error S308 was a replica. Status staff and department medical. And the involved units is error S2311. And the date and time of incident is all the time, apparently. It happened in the medical wing. Elf keeps using my wrench and misplacing the 10mm socket. I've been reprimanded for not repairing the fan in the vent in the lower level, but I can't remove the vent cover without the 10mm wrench socket. I know she's doing it on purpose. Ah, okay, so I need the 10mm wrench socket to repair this. Then I can use it to go, to pick that note up, whatever it is. Okay, so... Okay. Go back. Not get jumped by like 20 dudes, maybe? Okay, so where have I been? Probably need to go back upstairs. Yeah, I need to open this side and then figure out what to do next. Well, I know where one item is at least. The blank key. Would have been nice if they had a more overt save room theme to kind of help calm you down. Oh, I also have the examination room key. Let's store this. Where did I put the blank key? Oh, did I never pick it up? Probably store repair patch for now. Oh, there is a save room key. It's really subtle though. Okay, so I can pick up the blank key. Hopefully I can store that just in the machine and not have to worry about it. And then I have the exam key, which I think opens another door. Probably the exam room door. Probably on the other side of the morgue there. I don't like the new sneaky floor enemies they've added. Card PC. Oh yeah, that's where I can store the blank card. Huh. I forgot that it was next to a save room, so I didn't even need to hold on to it. Alright, we're going. Okay, I probably shouldn't mess with this until later. Okay, and I still have 2 slots. See if we can find the exam room. Is this the exam room? Yes. What do we got here? Ah! I need that. Auto injector? What does that do? Single-use injection syringe instantly restores a large amount of health. Usable on the move. When equipped, automatically activates on system failure. Ooh! It's a, you died, now bail out, card, basically. Quick curing construction foam. Since the ration plan has changed again, we're short on quick curing repair spray. Turns out we can make our own by combining coagulant K with normal expanding PU foam. It won't expand as much, but it'll harden instantly and make for a fairly solid bond if you're in a rush to get some repairs done. You can use normal replica repair patches since they're pretty easy on this, a pretty easy source of coagulant K, and just combine them with the normal repair sprays. Ooh! I wonder if later they'll allow you to fabricate those auto injectors, and just straight up upgrade. No, not having to worry about patches. But more importantly, we hold on. We have socket wrench or socket head. Man, these subspace storage boxes are real damn useful. Yeah, baby. Okay. So, something about the card grid pattern reminded me of something else I saw. So let's see if my instinct is on the money here. Wait, have I gone to the right? I haven't gone to the right. This is a big-ass facility. Alright, I'm not dealing with this right now. Because the thing I'm thinking of dealing with is over here. It was this. Sword. Something about this speaks to me. And I think I saw a pattern also. Well, this one needs all the keys to open. Okay. So why don't we check out this? I'm gonna write this down. C-A-N-B-H-S-R-Z, and then a blank K, and an E underneath, and then above is 1, 2. Blank, 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 7, blank, 9, 0. Okay, and it says to check the sword frequency, or it says sword, which leads me to believe it's referring to the sword frequency. Sword frequency is at 243. Eight, 7, 817. I don't know how to make sense of this. No, there's a missing letter in each of them. I'll write down the number just in case. So that number is 8, 7, 8, 1, 7. Yeah, I don't know how to use this yet. Well, the good news is I have the socket wrench, so I can get the door off the hinges. Should I leave enough ammo to pick up room to pick up that 12mm ammo? I If I'm feeling brave, I can leave the auto injector. I mean, I've been pretty much going around healing free. Yes, I'm gonna leave the auto injector behind. And that'll leave me room for whatever is on the other side of that grate. The 12mm ammo, and I'll likely lose the socket wrench, so I can also get the 10mm ammo. Let's save in case this goes sideways. Okay. Oh, there's the rest of them. Nope. Oh shit! I keep forgetting that it doesn't pause when you do that. Okay. Okay, that gives me the air key. Okay. And I guess that, yeah, I'm pretty sure that means I don't have the socket wrench anymore. Yep. Oh, but then I get the air key. And then I can grab the ammo. How hurt am I? Caution. Should be fine. I think if I don't ever have to come back here, then it would be pointless to fight these guys, so I'm just gonna move. I do not like those things. You can quote me on that. And then I think there was another key down here. Or did I... No, that was the blank key. Take this ammo, though. Where did I see another key? In any case, the air key is one of the things I needed. Let me make sure I didn't leave anything behind in here. I left the blank key at the machine. Okay. Guess I think I'm done down here. Wait, no, there's a key in this room that I almost forgot. There we go. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna leave some ammo. I don't have revolver yet. So that leaves me room for two things. Okay, good. I'm also gonna pick up one of those repair guns in case you can actually manufacture auto injection syringes. Waste not, want not. And I am hurt, actually, so I can use one of those now. Yeah, you're right. I don't think I can run. I can walk away quickly. Okay, I think I'm done with this part of the building. Okay, and I'm pretty sure I can deposit at least 2 of these keys. Earth, gold, fire. One of these is air, isn't it? There, water. I think those are the classic Chinese elements, maybe? I think those freed up some room in my inventory. Then I'm gonna go back and pick up that Healy gun. gonna go back. Boy, I hope there isn't a good ending based on how quickly you do this, because I spend a lot of time backtracking. There was a Triforce? Okay, put that back. Okay. Maybe I'll keep some... Well, actually, let's just keep the auto injector with me. Worst comes to worst, I can just pop that. It's so weird. I just realized now. I keep forgetting that I'm a robot because you think squishy humans when bad stuff happens, right? Who knows where the squishy humans are at this point? Okay, and now I can go to the part of the map I haven't explored yet. Okay, no one gonna come in from under the floorboards? Alina's diary, 2. Something is wrong. Nobody will tell me what's happening, but ever since I woke up, everyone has been behaving strangely. The protectors won't let me leave my room and return to work, even though the wound from my fall is already healed. I think there must have been an accident in the mine. I overheard 2 Yules whispering in front of my room that they're running out of staff. I'm worried that something else has happened to Elster. I haven't heard from her in a while. I can't just wait around here any longer. Alina Seo. I was in that box. I'm the Elster, right? Like, my character is the Elster? But she's talking like I've been here. What am I missing, I wonder? What have they occluded? There is intrigue here. What, do you think she immediately bonded to another Elster? I mean, okay, that's not the craziest thing in the world. S23 med. Patient Euler S2321. Patient complained about having severe nausea and headaches, admitted to the hospital wing after vomiting oxidant fluid during work. I think oxidant fluid is blood. Right? Clinical picture in line with other recent cases among protector staff. While we have no indication what causes this syndrome, we've observed similar developments in all patients. Most puzzlingly, development of the syndrome seems to progress similarly in both replica and gestalt patients. So this happens both to robots and humans. Initial admission test shows hypotension, high fever, dehydration, internal hemorrhaging, strong cognitive decline within the first cycle, alopecia, and purpura. Oh, that explains everything we've met. It looks like it lowers blood pressure, causes fevers, drains you basically, bleeds you out, and then you go crazy and bald. In 5 cycles, skin will begin to peel in large patches, decline of vision quality, and ability to communicate may follow. Gestalt patients will usually expire at this stage due to infections, while results for replica patients seem to vary. So the humans die because that stuff is fatal, but the machines, I think, have enough machine in them to keep going. Unfortunately, I don't think their brains are fully mechanical. A TV with a built-in video cassette player. Hey, I can watch that video cassette. Time to backtrack. I wonder what the internal timer is for these things getting back up. They kind of remind me of like the Crimson Heads, except when they get back up, they don't get worse. But if I can get this videotape, it'll be out of my inventory. We can find out what's happening too. I don't like how easily removable the floor panels in this place are, by the way. That things can just hide under there. Oh, hold on. Okay. Par for the course. Let's see what this is, though. There's the gold key. How do I keep getting things from my freaking vision? It's not all scientific. There's something mystical happening. Like, that was weird. Getting the radio thing from a vision and the gold card from a videotape makes no sense. So either there's something mystical happening, or there are patches of story that we just don't get because our Elster unit here doesn't remember it all. Maybe she's also succumbing to whatever this thing is. Oh, there's a Triforce. You're right. It's the Earth Key. Oh, if only Link were here to help us. He's as talkative as Elster is. Wait, no, did Elster mention she was searching for somebody? So, okay, he's more talkative. Okay, can I get by you? 2. Okay. Looks like I don't need anything in there, maybe? There's a bunch of medical equipment. 10 shots? Probably take them out in 10 shots. Ooh, shoddy rounds. Mayhaps this was worth it. There's a repair patch. There's no plot stuff in here, but shotgun rounds. And I get my ammo back. I hope this isn't one of those games where the lesson is the more violence you visit upon the people trying to harm you, the worse of a person you are, or whatever. Never seem to have enough room, do I? I gotta offload these. Okay. Yeah, this story is pretty interesting, and I don't know if it's gonna wrap up in a way that entirely makes sense, because I've noticed a few games I've played, like, they'll have an intriguing premise, but they'll fail to tie it together in a satisfying way. Like, you know, I've seen it happen, and it makes me so sad, because, like, the world they've crafted is amazing, but the inability to, you know, make a satisfying story, it hurts. Because this world had so much potential, and you borked it. Actually, it's store like 2. Yeah, I don't know. I like this already, but I kind of also hope they stick the landing. Like, I was thinking about the chant, right? Like, it's such a good game, but it just ends so nonsensically. Like, it's not the perfect game. It was hampered a lot, I feel, by having an indie budget. Sweet, another auto-injector. Replica, KL stem, and so forth the life. 2.0 milliliter package insert. Package leaflet. Information for the user. Replica circulatory stimulant. Liquid injector in auto-injector. Active component. Replica Kreisflaustimulants. N. 99.9. Warning. Extremely potent for replica use only. I bet if you're a Gestalt and you use this, you'd bleed out your eyes or something. What is Replica KLS Stim and Instant Help, and when to take it? KLM Stim N is a sterile solution in an auto-injector pen for emergency injection. KLS Stim N instantly acts on the Replica circulatory system, restoring system health. Stim N is intended to be used to avoid critical system failure in replica frames generation 3 and up. Do not use Stim N if you have a heart condition or are allergic to cheese. How to use it? Yada yada yada. Tool slot. Directly from the inventory screen. You can also equip it into the tool slot to use it on the move. To use the auto-injector on the move, hold LB for the entire duration of the injection. When equipped to the tool slot, Okay. Okay, I've been using it wrong. You basically need to decide whether you want to be running around with this or the taser. It won't activate from your inventory. You basically have to have it in one hand, and you basically... Because it makes sense. You basically shoot up, like, right before your system fails. So if I waited to die to use this, I'd be boned. Let's go ahead and equip it. I guess I'll put away the taser rods for now since I'm pretty flush with ammo. Hopefully I don't kick myself for that later. Ah! Ah, shit! Can I kite them? Okay. Let's go up. I'm gonna ask you what I've asked everybody else. Are you going to be cool? You still have your hair, so... Everyone's turned weird. I'm the only one left, I think. Will I get sick like the others, too? I'm scared. I don't want to die. You look kind of familiar. Have we met before? At first it was only Commander Falk who fell ill. Slowly everyone started behaving strangely. I'm too scared to go outside. I don't want to become like the others. I don't want to die. Memorandum. Wall safe codes. Oh, it's the radio code things again. Man, a lot of people got yelled at for that, huh? I can probably store the taser sticks now that I'm running around with the auto-injector instead. Locked. Alright, we're gonna have to fight, aren't we? Locked, son of a bitch. Can I skim that? Oh, there's a wall safe there. Oh, I can open that. Gotta keep it cool. I didn't realize there was a wall safe here. Sword. Sword, interesting. Okay, well, we have a cipher for that. Sword is 243. Oh, I'm already there. One, 7. Oh, it's this code I wrote down. 87817. Okay. Oh, that's super not helpful. Hold on. Oh, that's why I needed to write down the thing. Okay, so we can fill in the blanks. Wait, this is wrong. Did I write it down wrong? That's super not helpful. Yeah, this doesn't correspond to what I wrote down earlier. Shit. Because I have, I actually have it here. Sword. That's not what the key code looks like, unfortunately. Like on the left, you see the letters, right? That doesn't look like this. So I'm not entirely sure what to do here. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to... It's not supposed to be that easy, right? Maybe, because I think these are still the same letters. There's A, B, R, right? And I see A, B, R on here. And there's N, Z, K, S, H, and E. So here's the tricky thing. The code wheel here is missing one letter. Like, forget everything about everything being in the same position. All the letters are the same except for one. I think it's the F. I think F isn't on the first one. Maybe I'm gonna write that in. Shit. 87817. Okay, I'm gonna have to assume that the one on the right is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna try filling that in. And then 0. So if the code is 8, 8 would be down here. H. 7 is S, and then H again. 1 is A, and then 7. Shit! What does 87817 mean then? Oh, it's supposed to correspond to the first grid, I think. So in this case, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is F, I guess. 7 is Z. 8 is F again. 1 is still A. And then 7 would... Fuck, what was 7? Was it Z? Holy shit! Oh boy. Tell me if you could have sussed out... How long would it have sussed out you puzzle heads in the comments? Not the comments, the chat. How long it would have taken you to get that from the sword there, and then the sword note. Where is it? I've lost track of the sword note. And then from the sword note, I had to make so many assumptions there. I feel like I lucked into it. Boy, I earned whatever this is. Please don't let it be a jump scare. Okay. What do we got? Incinerator room key. I bet that gets me the fire key. And an eidetic module. What does that do? Okay, she's still cool. An old photographic memory module allows recording of up to 6 visual memories. Incredibly outdated, but still might be useful. Wait, what? Did I just pop that in? Old images are automatically overwritten when taking a picture. What? Oh, interesting. It's to take pictures. I think that might only be useful exactly once. Oh, geez, you guys, it's past midnight. How about we go to the safe room, get there safely. Let's see, I think the incinerator was actually, the incinerator is up here. Would make sense to be the morgue, and I think it's the last place I haven't been to yet. Oh no, oh no, this is the elevator, so I'm locked out of the elevator again. Yeah, because I'm done down here, I think. So I have to go to the incinerator. Dang, this game is super fun. It's leaves me super nervous, but I've kind of also gotten used. Ah, fuck! I forgot that I didn't kill her. Kite? Okay, I think I can kite her. Yee. Ah, yes. Filling in that old niche of playing games too scary for you to play. Okay. Yeah, so we'll have to... Okay, they're getting back up. You know what? I'm gonna leave her as a present to my future self. Hopefully I don't kick myself for that later. Just be like, damn you, past me, why would you do this? I don't actually know if I'm gonna need the photo module. But I think I might store this stun prod just in case. And then... Uh-oh, shit! Damn it, I just wasted one! Oh wait, no, never mind, I just put it away. I hate that. Okay. But I will equip the stun prod for now. Or the auto injector. It looks like it's already equipped. I don't know what the eidetic memory module is for. I don't know why I need to take a picture, but I have a feeling I'll find out. But yeah. Hopefully, I don't hate myself too much for you know, leaving myself a future present. Okay. Is the picture fading? Let's say on the back. It says something. I think it says Alina Seo. Maybe it was just the lighting that made her look like she had white hair, but I really feel like she had white hair. Alright, I'm gonna save this. That's a good question. Okay, I saved, right? I feel like I heard the sound already. Yep. I actually have put in less than my total stream time on this, so I think we spent a little more time talking about the stuff at the beginning than I thought. What? No, I saved. You're fine. We're fine. Crap, now I'm scared. I'm gonna save. There, you happy? Game? I bet like the perfect ending is like doing a no save run or something stupid like that. Alright, you guys. Right? That's a little aggro. Oh, thank you guys for joining me. This has been so fun. Honestly, I'm not sure if I could have just played this by myself alone. So thank you for joining me. I had a lot of fun. But, you know, it's obviously more fun with you guys, especially in this case. I mean, shoot, before we head out, we should raid somebody, right? Pass on the love. Let's see who's on.